Yes. Hi guys. You're good? Yes. Kasalamu naangalia kamera gani? This one. Okay. So hello everyone. My name is Sharon Jennifer. Yes, welcome to Checkmate. Drum rolls please. Up crew. Checkmate is a community built through conversations. Okay, so we are a community. Checkmate is a community built through conversations. What essentially that looks like is opening up a space for young people and not so young people, young at heart, right? To be able to have bold, authentic conversations. Sometimes they can be unpopular, but essentially it's embracing the Christian faith and journey as a whole, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And in the spirit of conversations, in this series, we will be having halfway through the year reflections as we're in this second half of the year. So, yes, thank you. You can start. I don't know what questions you guys have for me, but please don't trust me. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the questions. Kufungua kanisa. I think why I did that, I had traveled to Shags. My people were very famously known for bringing up Mesni, Jesus of Sidri with Tongaren and whatnot. At that time, there was a lot of fuss about people opening mini churches just to get money. And I was like, we can actually open a church, but on a light note. I think that's just a funny random thought. But it is not serious. This is not a church, guys. But yeah, that's one random thing, I think. I barely have time to rest, but when I do, I sleep. Essentially, my days, I usually have something that I'm doing or I want to do or I've planned to do. So yeah, even before this set, I have not slept. But yeah, I'm glad that I'm here. Rest will be more of, going to a dream destination and just relaxing and switching off my phone and forgetting about things for a minute. That will be rest for me. I have. I thought, a number of times. A specific scenario? I'll put it in two ways. One of those spaces where you trust God for something, especially when it comes to healing. And I think at one point, I won't go into details about the nitty-gritties, but in certain spaces, I really asked God, you are a God of healing. Why is, someone that I really love has to go through certain things? I think that's one of our disappointment point. But yeah, I think through it over time, God has still been faithful in it. But yeah, and I won't lie, I was really disappointed in that element. But and then losing people that you really love. Yeah, that's death, that is. So yeah, I think. I will teleport. I'll flash the same way, like I can be in 3 different places at the same time, because I tend to think a lot of things at once. Ningekuwa na superpowers, sahii niko sijui Maldives, guys, niko Kenya, niko hapa saizi. My brain is in 3 other places, so teleporting would be a skill that I would really like to download ASAP. So don't think it's good or bad. Okay, that hit harder in a negative way, I guess, and in a positive way. The mentorship that I had with someone really close. I presumed so. I appreciated the mentorship seasons, but at a point of disagreement, it seemed as if the person was very willing to let go of the mentorship. And yeah, I think there's that disappointment of I thought the essence of mentoring someone is for them to grow, but when the point of growth comes, it's treated as retaliation. But yeah, maybe they have their own reasons. I might never know. But yeah, that was a disappointment. Definitely, yes. Especially because all of us were in the same Christian faith, I guess. But again, I think just learning not to put people on pedestals. But yeah, disappointed I was because I know maybe the dynamic would have changed because of the move, but it would have been handled better. So I was disappointed in that regard. On the good side will be one of my most weird relationships, awkward relationships at the beginning became the very, very fruitful relationships. And yes, I still do miss my mentor. He's called Ntaya. May he still rest in peace, I think. Have I answered? Okay. Karibu nianze kulia, guys. Mbona hamna serviettes kwa hii show? Yeah, so God has been teaching me obedience, and I think, wait guys, niko serious nataka kulia, but yeah, let me hold myself together. Obedience in the sense that before starting something, it to make sense to me 100%, or at least some good percentage. I'm one of those people who I'll review the pros and cons of things, but being in this space, in this season, the space of obedience, because sometimes with obedience you have to let go of your personal will and desire, and I think that has to be one of the hardest lessons for me so far, especially when you have free will, and there are plans that all of us have for ourselves and what we envision to do and have, but then the call to obey God is somehow contrary to maybe the things you had hoped for. I think, like, God, are you sure this is where I'm supposed to be? Because we all have a picture of a certain future or a certain path that we ought to take. But God, when He redirects, it comes with a lot of trusting in Him and obeying His word. And also, yeah, there's like a proper heartbreak of letting go of certain things and allowing God to lead. It's not an easy one, but yeah, they're slowly learning by the day. Yeah, as much as you got a heartbreak, I'm glad that I got to even start this checkmate and have a lot of people coming on board, because I was like, who am I going to have, to be part of this community aspect? So I appreciate the space of obedience in that regard. Yeah. Next time I'm going to serve you my tissue. Yeah, so. At the beginning of the year, I told myself audacity will be the theme of this year. Somewhere along the lines, definitely there is second thoughts and fear of what is going to happen next. So maybe continuing to be audacious enough and taking up space, because yeah, why not? So I think leaving it and not letting fear hold you back. I might look really calm, but I'm really tense inside. So I think that's one element. The role of faith in it. There's this amazing song that I like, God music. I don't know if it's AI, but me be bold and courageous. Like a song that is being directed to Joshua and many other people in the Bible. A friend of mine referred it to me. So yeah, I think the role of faith is taking the word as is, being strong and courageous. So that's the role of faith that I look into it. Yes. Thank you.